Whether you're brand new to Facebook or you've had a page set up for quite a while, getting the content mix right on Facebook is hugely important. If you are new to Facebook, make sure you've watched our Getting Started with Facebook video before you continue with this lecture. Let's start with how often should you post? This is the million-dollar question. Many of you will be hoping I'm about to say you only need to post once or twice a week, right? Well, if only social media needed that little commitment. We're not talking about maintaining a household plant here. We're talking about committing to building a Facebook page that is going to have a great impact on your business. Social Bakers studied 3 months worth of Facebook content from major brands and found that the top brands on average posted just once a day. Additional research has found that pages that post more than twice a day actually see a drop in likes and comments, which we call engagement. So our recommendation for Facebook is to post no more than twice per day, but at least once. Moving on to when should you post? So what times of the day should you post when you do post? The highest engagement rate, according to research, is between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. daily, with the busiest time of the week being 4 p.m. on Wednesday. So you should aim to have at least one of your bits of content land during those times. The worst time to post, according to research, is on the weekends before 8 a.m. and on the weekends after 8 p.m. It's also worth noting that peak times differ greatly on your audience, of course. If you imagine a business person sat on a train commuting to work in the morning, or potentially maybe a student scrolling through Facebook in bed at 10 a.m. in the morning. Of course, I am stereotyping here, but what works for someone else's business may not necessarily work for yours. That's why, once you get into the habit of posting up to twice a day on Facebook, we can use analytics to inform your posting habits in the future. We're going to be looking at analytics a little later on in one of the future lectures, and we're also going to teach you how to schedule posts using software. So the key takeaways are: get one post out at least between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. every day, and then experiment with when you post out the other posts. So finally, what content should you be posting? Imagine walking into a shop and the shop assistant screaming, "Buy this here now!" You'd probably back out the door slowly. Successful organisations on Facebook don't megaphone sell to their fan base, they take time to engage with them. Customers get turned off by heavy sales messages. Keep in mind the 80-20 rule, which is 80% of the time create engaging, non-sales focused content. Then 20% of the other time you can promote a product or highlight an offer. Remember that social media is about humans. That's me and you. It's human social media. You're not a faceless page. You're a human representing a company and trying to engage with an audience. So, remember that when you post. You should also create posts that contain between 100 and 250 characters. These get more engagement. That's nearly double the size of the content you can post on Twitter. Any more than 250 characters and you're likely to see a drop-off on engagement. Posts with photos and videos always get more engagement. And encourage people to engage with your content. So you can try posting out contests with prizes, questions, polls, quizzes without prizes. This works really well. You can learn more about content and content marketing in the content marketing section of this course. We hope that gives you a nice little insight to get started with creating content on Facebook. And don't forget to check out our case studies on the sorts of content that other businesses and organisations are posting.